Hello learners, I am Dr. Manisha Taneja Pahuja presenting module number 4 Factors Affecting Learning. In this module, the learners will be able to identify the factors affecting learning, overcome the barriers in learning. Factors affecting learning. There are two types of factors, personal factors and environmental factors. In the personal factors, we have two types, psychological factors and physiological factors. And in environmental factors, it includes content related factors, method related factors, teacher related factors, atmospheric and working conditions related factors, organizational setup related factors, and miscellaneous factors. We will discuss about personal factors first. Psychological factors. There are uh, psychological facts which are responsible for our learning, like maturation. If a person is mature enough, then he or she can learn easily. Readiness. Readiness is also an important part, as we have learned in Thorndike's laws of learning, where he says readiness is very much important. If a person is ready to learn something, half work is done. Then attitude. Positive attitude is also required for learning. If we have a positive attitude towards every type of learning, then we can learn it better. Also, aptitude. If we have related aptitude, then it will be easy for us to learn new thing. Motivation. Now, motivation plays an important role in learning. How? Because motivation may be intrinsic and or extrinsic. If it is intrinsic, then we are eager to learn, and we learn so effectively that the learning which we gain is long lasting learning. Then capacity, how much capable we are to learn. Then memory, of course memory should be like long term memory. Then intelligence, if you are intelligent enough, then you can learn well and in a short span of time. Then mental health, good mental health is required for learning. Mental fatigue, if there is a mental fatigue, you won't concentrate on learning. So, mental fatigue should be reduced. Then, aspiration level should be your high. Like if you set an aspiration level to achieve something, so you will be trying to get it. Like if we set goal for our life, and we set short objectives to get over the goal. So aspiration level also plays an important role in psychological factors. Interest, obviously, if our task is interesting, then you learn it very in a very short span of time. Then we comes to physiological factors. Physiological factors, food and nutrition is required, obviously. If physical requirements to be fulfilled first, then we can concentrate on the other things. Drugs drugs like if you are taking drugs to learn something, they are like they reduce our mental capacity to learn, and they affect our brain, so it should not be taken. Physical fatigue also affects our learning. If we are tired enough, so we can't concentrate on learning. Physiological defects, like if a person is handicapped or he is suffering from disease, he can't concentrate. So good health, physical health is required here. Also, age factor is there. Um, uh, when uh, um, when a person is in childhood stage or adolescence, then he may learn quickly, but when he enters into middle adulthood and old age, then learning may affect. Then we come to environmental factors. There you can see a table. I have prepared a table here. um, Here, environmental factors, content related, difficulty of the task. If a task is difficult, obviously we can't concentrate on that. Similarity of the task. If I'm doing a task which is similar to, very much similar to what I have done previously, so it will benefit me to learn further. Then meaningfulness of the task. Task should be meaningful. If a task is meaningful, then a person will be motivated to do that. Then length of the task. If a task is very lengthy, then concentration may be disturbed. Then appropriateness of the task. Task should be appropriate. These are the some factors related to content. These factors affect learning. Then we come to method related factors. Whole and part method. In this method, we learn the thing as a whole first, and then we take it in parts, and at last we combine. We take it as combined, and we revise it like as a whole. Then it's a good method, whole and part method. Recitation method is also there. We can recite poem and all, and we can learn it in an effective way. The learning by doing is very much effective, as the psychological principles also says. Learning by doing is the learning is long lasting, which creates by learning by doing. Then learning by insight. You must have learned about uh, Gestalt theories, where insight is working to learn, where like problem solving. Problems in problem solving, or what we do, there is a problem, and we start looking for the answer, we start looking for the solution, and somehow we get an insight and solve the problem. Then practice is really very important. Then some factors related to teacher. The teacher should have mastery over the subject matter, and also personality traits and behavior also matters. Like teachers behavior should be polite to the students, so that they will get motivated to learn. And level of adjustment and mental health, obviously a teacher should have a level of adjustment. He should have a level of adjustment, like a student, he may get a student who is not very willing to learn, who is not, who will disturb in the class. So a teacher should adjust in the class and make the learner to learn through his methodology, and obviously his skills of teaching. And he should have good mental health. And type of discipline and interaction, like what type of discipline the teacher is following. Like self discipline should be inculcated in children, and interaction should be healthy enough. So these are the factors related to teacher. Then we come to atmospheric conditions. Obviously atmospheric conditions matters a lot. High temperature and humidity, and lack of ventilation, lack of illumination, noise, physical discomfort, these all factors affect our learning. We can concentrate on learning if these factors exists. Then we come to working conditions. If same the thing is same here. Working conditions, if the working conditions are not good, then learning will be affected. Like good location of the school should be at a good location. If there is a noise and traffic running all over there, and noise is there, the students will not be able to concentrate on the class. Also good internal setup should be there. Like there should be facilities for teachers as well as for students, so that they may easily learn. Then adequate accommodation should be there. A student should have a proper place to sit, and he or she should have a proper ventilation there, and lights, and proper desk should be there, and smart class should be working there. Like these are the things, like healthy and good sanitary conditions should be there. This is the basic necessity, due to which the students, some of the students in the rural areas dropped out of the school. So it is really very important factor. Then decoration means if it is a school, then the decoration should be like educational environment should be there. Lots of slogans, posters we can have there. Then we come to organizational setup. Proper timetable should be there, and teacher student relationship should be healthy, and democratic organization should be there. Like everyone should have a right to express himself. Then students participation should be there. Students can only participate when there will be a democratic organization. Then rewards and punishments motivate a student to learn. So rewards and punishment plays a great role in the learning. Then we come to miscellaneous points, like natural surroundings are responsible for the learning. If there is a noise, you can't concentrate on the learning. Classroom environment should be proper. If there is if a teacher is teaching in the class and there is a lot of noise, the students are creating indiscipline in the class, so the learning should not be effective there. Then school environment should be positive. Also cultural environment should be positive, and also home environment should be motivational enough. Like parents should treat their children in a healthy way, and they should understand their problems and try to solve them. So these are the environmental factors which we have discussed. So, in this module, what we have learned, the learners will identify the factors affecting learning and overcome the barriers in learning. So, this was the module number 4. Thank you.